Hi. Hello. What's up? What's happening? I am not as the teacher of boxing. Yes, indeed. Rough like Chewbacca. Grrr. Just buy a fresh pair of crepes from the Foot Locker. Sit ponder them proper. Chew up MCs like chewing tobacco. Spit them all. Yo, you gotta make these freestyles are sick in it. I know you're jealous of the bars, you know what I mean? You're jealous of the bars. I mean, don't bite though. Don't bite. Don't bite. So we got Darren Till and your main Tommy Fury. You know what I mean? Your main Tommy Fury. Just on the back of the controversial one between Iron Mike and Jake Paul, and everyone's voicing their disapproval. Boxing fans are a confused bunch. They're a very confused bunch because how has everyone got so much ire for what just went on Friday? When boxing fans had a choice, didn't they? They had a choice. You know what I mean? Like, you have to realize the Riyadh season card was free. They probably put it on free because they knew they were going to get snowed under by Jake and Mike. It was free on YouTube. Yeah, the whole card was free on YouTube, and it was just subscription based if you had the Zone or Sky Sports. Yeah, free content. And in a democracy, everyone chose, didn't they? They chose Tyson, the original Tyson, and Jake. That's why it done them crazy numbers on Netflix, yeah? It is what it is. That's why it done them numbers. So, what do you guys know about Darren Till? I'm not going to not talk about it because this is the new boxing. It's not like you know, the proper boxing, if you want. Like, none of them can fight like Terence Crawford or Canelo or anyone we see showcased on Riyadh. Yeah, I know he's a UFC fighter. I think he got any boxing experience. Darren Till. What's his boxing experience? Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find online on Dazza. Big Dazza Till, you know what I mean? Dazza. Your boy Dazza. Let's see. Darren Till. Boxing experience. Darren Till. Boxing experience. Darren Till moving into boxing. That was a year ago. He was talking about moving into boxing. So he's been practicing. He's probably been practicing his boxing. He's seeing the money they're making in MMA. Yeah. Who is Darren Till, former UFC title challenger, suffered a near-death experience after being stabbed in a nightclub. Phew. Not nice. Not nice at all. He spent the last 8 months in a boxing gym. Yeah, that was a year ago. He's been studying his boxing for a little while. Combat sports. Right, he was supposed to box Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Obviously, that didn't manifest, or did it? Yeah, yeah. He didn't fight Chavez. I don't think. Oh, he might have done actually. He might have done. I didn't know about that. Oh, it was scheduled. Darren would make his way to the ring with an unblemished record of 0-0. I don't know. I don't think they fought. It didn't happen, did it? Yeah, it looks like he got out of the fight somehow. Was he injured? Probably injured. Surprising reason why Jake or Darren Tilbury yet is not fighting. Okay, sure. They've got it here. They've got the reason here. It was supposed to be on the undercard of Jake Paul versus Perry. Didn't think about joining a rival MMA promotion after his departure from Dana White's promotion. Instead, the Scouser decided to hop into the boxing scene, earning a match against former WBC middleweight champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. However, that fight did not happen until ended up making his boxing debut in a less prominent card. Okay, so he's had a fight. Looks like he's had a fight. December 22 was the last time he competed in the UFC. The gorilla totally immersed himself in boxing, but then the problematic update about Mike Tyson popped up, his health problems, which led to the event getting postponed. Right. So who did he fight then? Right. That's all right. Darren Till. Did he fight Uriah Hall? Is that the same Uriah Hall? Is that the Jamaican guy? Old school. I know the name. No, I'm not familiar with Uriah Hall. I'm not familiar. Uriah Hall, whose last UFC took place in the UFC in 2022, stepped in. It looks like Uriah Hall fought Julio Cesar Chavez. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, shit's freezing up, which ain't good. Right. The shit's frozen up, people. So if you can't hear me, you can't hear me. It's frozen up. Yeah, I got thrown out. It threw me out. You know what I'm saying? It threw me off the stream. Charlene, Wagwan. Tyrone Woodley beat up Till, yeah? Is that in the UFC, obviously? All right, Uriah Hall is yeah, it's a Jamaican name, isn't it? Yes, I did say Jamaican, but I thought it was Uriah Grant. So what do we know about Darren Till as a boxer? I'm going on the laptop. I'll do the research on the laptop. It's less likely to freeze up on there. But you got any information of what he's done as a boxer? Probably got to keep Tommy on those fights because his last few didn't help his boxing acumen. If anything, it showed him where he's at. Case K, he got knocked out by Masvidal. So what? Is Tommy fighting in UFC? Let me find out what kind of fight this is. What is it, a UFC or a boxing match? One sec, man. Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury versus Darren Till. Is it a boxing match or MMA? Oh, what are you playing at now? Why is everything playing at? Tommy Fury versus Darren Till. Is it a boxing match or MMA?
According to The Sun, Tommy Fury versus Darren Till. Date, fight time, TV channel, live stream and undercard ahead of huge Misfits boxing bout. Misfits Boxing Kickstart 2025 with a bang. Tommy Fury will return to the ring in January to face former UFC star Darren Till in a blockbuster main event.
Okay, so it is boxing. So apart from training for the last year or so as a boxer, does he have any recorded material? Even one fight? Boxing record. Darren Till. One sec. Boxing record, right? Okay. Can't see anything anywhere. All right, they've got the YouTube boxing records. Oh, is that one fight? Against an exhibition. It looks like he scored a knockout against Muhammad Mutai. Yeah, that's his only fight, Muhammad Mutai. He's from Dubai. He had the one fight, crossover boxing career. So basically, no real experience then. No real experience. And you have to ask yourself why. Why are these fights then so hyped up? Why are people hyped up to see Darren Till versus Tommy Fury? People don't really like boxing. Let's keep it real. They don't. They don't really like boxing. And then they want to come out and sound off of Jake Paul, how he's ruining boxing. But the truth is, people don't really like boxing like that. They don't. They don't. Riyadh season got buried on Saturday by Tyson, and it was on the internet for free. People don't really like boxing like that, but they're pretending they do.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna keep this short as well. Just did a video on Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
They got Boxing Wave. They just pretend it's all a facade, man. Keep it true. It's all a facade, nothing more. It's a big facade. People coming out saying, "Oh, isn't it a travesty how these amateurs barely get any funding to fight and all this and that, and Jake gets some money out of this." Dude, stop all that, man. Like, amateur clubs are closing down everywhere. Yeah? Underfunded. They don't put amateur boxing, the ABAs on TV no more. Where the sponsorship's supposed to come? Who's going to start? It was Anthony Joshua who started funding boxing, innit? Amateur boxing. And before that was Audie Harrison with the lottery money. Eddie Hearn bailed out the Lynn Club. People don't like boxing like that, man. They don't. But no one really wants to tell the truth. If there was a real love for boxing, then this fight here wouldn't get the attention that it's getting. All I'm hearing people talking about Darren Till, and it's on the radio. It's on the radio. They're talking about it on the radio. Souza says Darren Till is Kinahan's best buddy from Liverpool. The build-up will be spicy, Manchester. See, that's what people care about, is a spicy build-up. I mean, wives and girlfriends, and yeah, it's spicy. You're Darren Kinahan, Darren Till. Yeah, how many fights have you had? I don't know, but the build-up's going to be spicy, beats. Flipping hell. Case says, didn't Tommy say he wants to do the influencer boxing? He wanted to do real boxing and become a contender. Man, you get bruck up if you tried any real boxing. Get bruck up. Case says, beats, there aren't any real boxing fans left. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. And if they were honest, you know what I mean? That's the only way you can get to the root of it and be truthful. Be truthful, man. Be truthful. Yeah? One man was crowned a unified champion on Saturday. That's quite a significant milestone. He's a two-weight champion, a unified champion at cruiser. Totally ignored. And there was another one. It was, that card had a unification on it and another. They had two unifications. I beg your pardon. Riyadh season had two unifications on the card. Two unifications for free. Two. It wasn't even subscription based. It was free on YouTube. Free. I'll tell you what. These people need to stop coming on these radio shows. Oh, it's awful for boxing. They're taking money out of the way. The pros are fight for the British title. You really need to shut up and start telling the truth. You need to shut up and start telling the truth. Case says, Beats, there aren't any real boxing fans left. There isn't. There isn't none left. Where are they? Where are they? The injustice. No, the injustice. And this was even on the Riyadh season card, even though the first fight I'm talking about had nothing to do with that. The injustice is Arnold Barboza is up there back in contention, beating shot-worn Ramirez when he got a gift of a decision against the Irish kid, and they didn't even run it back. That's the injustice, not Jake Paul. The injustice was that. The Hideout, afternoon. Kay said most people didn't even know about the Latin card. Charlene says she has no interest in the fraudulent Fury. You'll watch the build-up. You'll watch the build-up. I mean, you clicked into this stream, Charlene, and it's titled Darren Till versus Tommy Fury. You'll watch some of it, and so will I. You'll watch some, especially if you don't have to pay for it. Yeah, no one's talking about Fury versus Usyk 2. Nobody. Nobody's talking about it. Souza, it's not that they didn't want to know about the Latino. They didn't know about it. It's they didn't want to know. Yeah, okay. I'll run with that as well. I'll run with that as well. They didn't want to know. Two unification. They didn't want. They weren't know. They listen. It's a democracy. At the end of the day, yeah. There's no dictatorship here. It's a democracy, and they're choosing with their decisions. Yeah, they're choosing what they want to see. All the fake. Oh, what's happening to the real? Like George Groves. We need to restore the soul back to boxing. George, shut up, mate. And I like George. I like George. I used to like watching George fights. But stop it. Stop it, man. The Hideout says Beats got me proper hyped up to watch the minimum weight fight after using. Yeah, man, he's a good fighter. Kay said, I have a buddy who claims to be a boxing fan. I had to explain to him the importance, the historical importance of the undisputed heavyweight championship. He still didn't get it. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with, man. These people, they don't care about. See, they don't care about Usyk. They didn't get. See, the other two Ukraine brothers, Vladimir and Vitaly, they didn't care about them. Yeah, they threw them off the networks across the pond, and now they're doing the same thing now with a new Ukrainian champion. They don't care about Usyk. Yeah, because he hasn't got swag. He hasn't got no street tells to talk about or anything like that. Or anything. They're not interested. They're saying boxing's dead, but it's not dead, right? Most people saying boxing is dead are in America, right? And they know it's not dead. It's just they don't want to watch where it's coming from now, where it's being broadcast from now. It's not dead. They know it's not dead. But they don't want to watch it if it's in Europe or Saudi Arabia. They've got no interest, or Japan. Is Benavidez fighting Bivol? I didn't know about that one. What happened to the Morrell fight? see that one there. See if I can find it. David Benavides. Do it on the laptop now. Just in case. David Benavides versus Bival.
Here is some information about David Benavides versus Demetrius Andrade. Undefeated two-time super middleweight world champion David Benavides defends his interim...
What's the matter with you, woman? No, I can't see nothing about it. I think he's fighting Morrell. Right, Conor Ben, what's he doing on his Instagram? What are you doing, Conor? What's he doing? Imagine that. So because he's a little smart mouth scouser, he's managed to get a relatively lucrative fight. Oh, hey, listen, it is what it is. He should take the money. And what am I here to say? You don't deserve it. You haven't fought your way up the ranks. He doesn't need to fight his way up the ranks. He's the smart mouth cat scouser who knows Daniel Kinahan. It is what it is. He knows Daniel Kinahan. Yeah. Needs an angle boxing. It's gonna be on DAZN. I don't know if they're gonna charge. They're gonna charge. They're gonna charge. You won't get that free. You won't get that for free. That's pay-per-view content. I might have to buy it. I might have to buy it. Oh, I think you meant Beterbiev versus Bivol. Did I? Okay, I think I read what you said wrong. Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, this Conor Ben thing isn't coming through for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Where's that? Conor. Where's the video? This looks like a waste man thing, isn't it? Looks like a waste man thing. That's what it looks like. Man, I can't find it. Man, Conor is full of false flags recently, and posting up nonsense, and no hands is flying. You know what I mean? Well, all I see is posting and talking. I need to see some hammers being cocked and bust, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nothing pop Conor. Just lip a pop, bros. You know what I mean? I have to see it on them. Conor Ben confirms attendance at Hamburg convention, the WBC Hamburg. What's all that about then? Confirmed guess. 14th of December. You're good at, like, you know, keeping yourself visible. You're good at that. I'll give you that. But flip it now. It's a lot of gas, Connor. It's a lot of gas. Yeah, no one talked about Beterbiev and Bivol. Once again, two foreigners, isn't it? Just foreigners. Bunch of foreigners. Coppin 09 said there is no ranks to fight, for climb to fight Tommy. Box Minds Boxing. Can Netflix become a worthy opposition to the Saudis? Well, don't know. Hamza Shearers has officially withdrawn from negotiation to face WBO and IBF middleweight champion Shanibek Alan Kanalai next to WBO is confirmed. Yeah, that's because he's fighting Carlos Adames in February for the WBC belt. Yeah. Yeah, he's a pro boxer, Coppin. He's a pro boxer. He's not a belt holder or anything like that, but he's a British Boxing Board of Control licensed boxer. He's got a box rec up there. Yeah. Yeah, the hideout. He's a good fighter, man. Yeah, the American boxing fans are far and few between, Case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's only dying in America, really. You know what I mean? But they put it on the whole of the world. Oh, it's dying everywhere. No, it's not. It's not dying everywhere. We drew 98,000 for AJ versus Dubois. How's it dying? Dodge, what's good, brother? Hey, big up Tommy Fury. Good work if you can get it. I'll tell you that now. Gonna earn a fortune. Some nice Christmas money for his kids and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Nice little fortune. He's got bills to pay as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just brock out his money. He's got bills to pay. Get a nice little fight against Darren Till. I mean, Darren surely don't have a chance. Tommy's born into a boxing family. He's got about 6 or 7 fights. Tommy Fury. I won't put it on the newspaper sites. Are just like a chore, isn't they? Viewers spot Anton Deck's subtle dig at Tommy Fury during first I'm a Celeb. Don't know. I don't know if I care what Anton Deck have to say about anybody, really. Tommy fires forward message to Darren Till as Misfits boxing promise made. It's at that new co-op arena, isn't it? Oh yeah, he beat KSI, didn't he? Was that 2023? Wow, time flies, doesn't it? Oh, he had an injury, a hand injury. So in January, so he took the rest of the year off. It looks like. So. and left his missus as well, isn't it? He split with his missus. See, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Like these guys, celebrity, Love Island, and Get Me Out of Here, and all that celebrity stuff, really, isn't it? It's just a popular culture boxing league, that is, the Misfits. You know what I'm saying? People do what they got to do to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people who say they like boxing, British world title, Commonwealth, European, etc., hate on it so much. I don't understand why. It's not like, I mean, like they're acting like they can't get boxing. No, you can get boxing. We've crowned 2 undisputed champions on Riyadh season. You can get boxing. You're just not interested in it if we're truthful. You're not interested. You know, that's why when Sean McComb gets robbed, his opponent can just get on the big stage, and now he's back in contention for a world title shot, beating Ramirez, who ain't done nothing for a little while. How come they weren't made to run it back? They weren't made to run it back because the boxing fans don't really care. There was no pressure on Golden Boy or on Arnold Barboza. Come on now. Where are the real priorities? Tyrone Legacy says no, just in America, which doesn't represent the whole world. Souza, thoughts on people saying they feel sorry for Mike Tyson. How can I feel sorry for someone getting 20 million? Yeah, let me one of them million, the Mike. What? You know what I mean? $20 million. I didn't pay for it though. But yo, it's nice work if you can get it. You know what I'm saying? People saying they felt sorry for Mike. Oh, yeah, I couldn't watch it. I tell you what, Mike can watch it, bro. For 20, Mike can watch it. I mean, don't worry about it. Mike's kids and his people can watch it. 20 mil worth of I don't want to watch it. You know what I mean? I didn't see Mike on the canvas. I didn't see Mike spitting no blood. I didn't see teeth getting licked out of Mike's head. I didn't see Mike catching no CTEs. I didn't see Mike catching no beatdown. Oh, I feel sorry for Mike. For what? If I have a bag load of money for carrying it too heavy, what do you feel sorry for exactly? Nutters. You're all nutters, mate. The lot of you. Nutters. You're all nutters. Feel sorry for Mike. Of that piece of crap performance he put up. I made all that money. I respect Mike. I respect that he made 20 mil. Robbed the bank. I respect, but I don't feel sorry. No, I don't feel sorry for him. For what? I can find you some people to feel sorry for. If you feel sorry for Mike, I can find you some real people who need your sympathy. Huh? Yeah. You want to point at me over here? Flipping hell. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Man. John Fury come out hiding, yeah? Maybe not. Maybe Tommy won't use him. What animal is that? What is it? A civet. Civet are small nocturnal mammals known for their elongated bodies, spotted or striped fur, and long tail. They are often found in forests, but some species adapt to urban areas. These animals are also known for their role in producing the famous kopi luwak. What is that? Coffee. How do they produce coffee? The coffee referenced in the movie Bucket List. What is their poop? Why don't use them poop as coffee or something? Madness. Madness, boy. Tommy has no ambition, says Coppin, to return to pro boxing and even fight for an area or British title and climb the rankings, etc. He is a pro boxer, though. His last fight was it's on BoxRec. He's got a BoxRec. Put it up. He is a pro boxer. Tommy Fury, BoxRec. He fought for Frank Warren. I've seen him fight on Frank Warren cards. Where's his wreckage? Yeah, he's 10-0. He's got 10-0, man. His last two fights, Jake Paul and KSI, they were governed by the British Boxing Board of Control, man. Well, I don't know about the Riyadh season fight with Jake Paul. That was in Diriyah. No, not Riyadh season, Diriyah. Diarrhea. And the other one was in Manchester Arena. So he's got he's a pro boxer. Dodge, he says his daughter loves the Misfits boxing. She begged me to take her to a show and she loved it. And I was also entertained by it. All the moaning I'm hearing is laughable. It's just entertainment. That's all it is. You know what I mean? People are objecting that people want the entertainment how they want it. You have to like this kind of boxing. They don't like it in numbers. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. And people have a hard time accepting that. They don't like it. If they liked it, they'd be making a big deal about the rematch of Fury versus Usyk. Mike Legacy 23 says Mike decided to challenge himself, do everything so, made a bunch of cash and left with his faculties intact. Ain't nothing to feel sorry for about from where I'm sitting. Nothing at all, mate. Nothing. Hey, he was successful. He went out to get the money, yeah, and get home safe, and he was successful. Big up Bruce Gass. Yeah. I didn't see Mike get mashed up. I seen him take a couple of punches, yeah, but nothing kills. Took a couple of punches. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Look at Gareth Day. Mike Tyson fight made me angry. Angry about what? Derek Clark, he seemed to really age since D. Ray fight. Who are you talking about now? You got a clue who you're talking about. Case K, I wasn't bothered by the Mike fight like I thought I was gonna be. Because, you know what I mean, like, bottom line, it's a big pot of money for Mike. You have to realize that like there's gonna come a time soon when Mike won't be able to. He'd just be too old. So he said, "Yo, while I can get for a training camp, let me make the money now." Bruce said the old banana in the tailpipe, and I fell for it. Man, I'm just trying to work out this Darren Till thing. No boxing experience at all. But he knows Daniel Kidd. He's a bit of a lad, and he's a bit of a talker. He's one of them Merseyside blaggers. You know what I mean? You get the Audley Harrison, Halsden blag. Well, he's the Merseyside blag. He's got the Merseyside style. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to blag. Oh, D. Roy Jones exhibition. Okay. Yeah. It's a different audience, I think, as well. I think it's a different audience. See, everybody was complaining, oh, we won undisputed. Well, we crowned 2 undisputed champions. We had a unification this week. You know what I mean? And it's still not making a difference, really. It's still not making a difference. It's only the Saudis have the bread to invest into these cars. They're doing it. But let's keep it real. There's no real reason why they should. There is no real reason why they should. Souza says Darren Till, Tommy Fury presser tomorrow at 5 p.m. All that shenanigans the kids like. Oh, they love it. They're going to be all over it. They're going to be all over it, man. They're going to be all over that. They're going to be all over it. 100%. They're going to be all over that. I don't think Tyson turns up because he's going to fight soon, so he's probably going to keep away from it. But, they'll have John there, innit? He'll have his old man there mouthing it off. Yeah. There's a certain demographic who's going to be like them people who watch Tommy on Celebrity Love Island, whatever they call it. Okay, Darren Till will be mocked. He got slumped by Tyron Woodley and Masvidal. Okay. Well, let's see if Tommy can do it as well then. Let's see if Tommy can do it as well, Casey. You know what I'm saying? The KSI fight was pretty close. Could have went either way. With a crap fight as well. It was a load of garbage. And so I tell you what, that fight was garbage. And so was the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight. Both the fights were absolute trash. So you can't even say they're putting on classics in there. They're not. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson certainly weren't a classic. What was the last? Tell me a great fight Jake Paul's been in. Tell me one. I didn't watch the Mike Perry one. Maybe it was that one. Right? So they're not even providing great fights. Him, Jake Paul, KSI. No real. I think the second KSI Logan Paul fight was pretty good. That was pretty good. But generally, they don't produce the fights, right? You can't blame it on illegal streams or piracy why nobody is watching the likes of Zerdo versus Chris Billiam Smith. right? It was there free. The bottom line is, this is a new audience who want to see the people they're familiar with fight, whether they're ranked contenders or they've never had a proper boxing fight in their life. Cases beats. If Tommy don't knock out Darren Till, or if the fight is close, it's a bad look for Tommy. Man, Tommy's a bad look already. He's a bad look already. Yeah? He's a bad look already. He can't fight a lick. Like, KSI was doing this weird boxing, just bouncing up and down. Like, what was that about? The bird stance. You look like a bird trying to fly. That stance was just weird, man. The days of being entertained constantly or feel like there is a deficit is why these fights sell. Case K, Tommy does suck, so I can't be shocked. They don't care about if it's a great fight. The people watching it. They care about the event. They want to see the press conference. They want to see it go off. They want to see John talking crap. They want to be entertained by the show. That's what they want. They want to be involved in an event. You know, Ramos versus Barrios was a good fight on that card. It was a good fight. And Katie Taylor versus Serrano. Yeah. Big up Tone. He says, no sane boxing fans rate Tommy. Not one. Yeah, Tommy can't fight. We know Tommy ain't got no skills. We know Tommy ain't got no skills, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got him and you got the black guy. He's on Celebrity Love Island, but he ain't getting the love like that. He's been on some of the Misfits cards, right? And he's boxed on Channel 5 with Mix Hennessy. But he ain't getting the love like that. He's always trying to get Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, and Logan to fight him. And he can't get none of them. He can't get none of them. I forgot his name now. Case K, Tommy struggling to figure out KSI's Bumblebee boxing was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, like what like I was in tears. I was like, oh gosh. Tom, they want to see John headbutt a small fella. Yeah, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. They want to see it go off. They don't care. The fight could be as crap as anything. You know why? And here's why the fight, it can be crap. Let me tell you why the fight can be crap. The fight can be worst fight ever. You know why? Because the crowd is going to be delirious, screaming and cheering, despite nothing landing, despite all the technical deficiencies and the bullcrap boxing. They're going to be cheering regardless. Yeah? They don't have to put on no war. Case K. Idris Virgo. That's his name. That's his name. That's his name. That's his name. Dodge. Tommy knows what he's doing. He can trade off his looks and physique and get paid handsomely in the Misfits world. Yeah, well, basically, you know, yeah, he's probably got a lot of the girls who like him. Now you're saying that, yeah, probably got a lot of the girls who want to replace Molly May, innit? Replace Molly May. What did he say to Jake Paul? What did his dad say to Jake Paul's missus? After he beats you, you know, shagger like a doggy. He said he could have struck you like a doggy. Oh, God. John Fury, just a nut joke, man. What are you, nutter? The hideout. Saudis are just using sports to promote Saudi. We should all enjoy their involvement while we can, because it definitely won't last before Turkey. Let me see the whole of that comment. It was the other Arab lad, Eddie. All right. The Black Doctor. Tommy can't punch. Yeah, he's got them long arms, but he struggles like with his distance and range to be effective with his punching in it. Case K, does Idris have a boxing background? Oh yeah, he has a boxing background. I used to watch him on Channel 5. He's probably how much fights has he got? He's got a few fights. And probably all of his fights won't be on BoxRec because a lot of them will be on the YouTube circuit, on the celebrity circuit. But he's had a few fights. Right, let's see if I can put this up quick. Idris Virgo. Yeah, he's got a boxing background. I mean, it would have been more interesting if Tommy fought him for me. Because yeah, look, he's 12-0. 12-0 with 2 knockouts and 1 draw. And he's got more fights than that because the last recorded fight on the Queensbury or let's say no, British Boxing Board of Control license fight was 2021. But if you go to his YouTube BoxRec, he's got a few more fights. Where's his YouTube BoxRec? They've all got a YouTube. See it there? You see it? This is YouTube BoxRec. Okay, look, it's 16-1 with 14 KOs. Is that so? No, 4 KOs. You got 16 YouTube fights. Bloody hell. No, you know what they're doing? They're actually counting the fights he had on BoxRec. This ain't just YouTube. They're mixing the YouTube record because YouTube have got a site just like BoxRec. It's actually better than flipping what is it? What's the other one called? Which is supposed to replace BoxRec. Fight Facts. It's better than Fight Facts. Yeah, they got all these. He's 60. His full record is 16-1, but his BoxRec record is 12-0. Yeah. Case K. Souza, Tommy, gonna do it like a doggy. Oh man. Oh, that guy's crazy. John is crazy. Yeah, all the muscles and can't punch. You know what I mean? I think he can actually punch, but he's like he can't gauge his distance very well. He's just not a good boxer. I think he can actually punch a bit. I heard Lyndon Arthur say he could actually punch hard, and he said he was joking. He wasn't joking. He can punch hard, but Doug said you made me spit out my soup. Souza, he was crying that day. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. No, I don't think he's going. No, Ulix, Tilden Fury is going to be at the Co-op Manchester, the new Co-op arena. Case K, Idris might beat Tommy. He might well do. He might well do. That's why he can't get the fights. Because he's actually been fighting on Channel 5 on Mick Hennessy cards. You know what I mean? And he's had way more fights than Tommy. Dodge says beats. Collazo has some skills. The finish was superb. Love the lower weights. Yeah, he's 105, yeah? 105. Yeah. Minimum weight. He's a good fighter, man. Ulick says Tommy Fury should be fighting Vin O'Reilly. What for? What for? What would he fight Vin? We know he's not going to win that. We know it's like people asking Jake Paul to fight Beterbiev. Apparently Beterbiev called him out. But why would he take that fight to get Brock up in front of the world? You know what I mean? Can't fight though. Do you know what would happen to Tommy if he fought Vidal? Because you know Vidal's from Tottenham as well, yeah? He get the beating of his life. Get a hiding, mate. You know what I mean? Get a hiding. Yeah, Lyndon Arthur would mash up Tommy Fury, the Black Doctor. He would mash him up bad. Liam Cameron, all of them guys would all mash up Tommy Fury. Case K, I remember when Mike Perry got in a heated argument with Idris Virgo last year and people was making it seem like Mike Perry was going to dog walk Idris. But I wasn't sure Idris had a legit background. Yeah, he's had a few fights, man. He's had a few fights. Yeah. H from the UK. Till versus Fury is a good fight. This is Till's way to get to Jake. How do you know it'd be a good fight and you've never seen him fight in a ring? I don't know if it would be a good fight, man, because he's got no boxing credentials. Copying 09. I guess somebody told Tommy after he fought Daniel Bisiansky he's never going to be British champion, let alone world champion. That legit pro boxing as not for him, as to focus making money on misfits. Yeah. I think was that on a Queensbury BT card. And he looked absolutely crap. He was just, terrible. Tillis already boxed. Yeah, the guy had one fight. The guy he fought, that was his pro debut. And he didn't have a boxing back. The guy he beat didn't have a boxing background, and it was his pro debut. I know what you mean, H for the UK. Yeah, it's the right level. Yeah, I guess, it's probably the right level. You know what I mean? Case says Till wasn't good in MMA. Wasn't he a world champion? They used to make a big deal about Darren Till. Tony Belly used to talk about Darren Till. Darren Till. Who's the other white guy who does? Michael Bieshing. Case said Till was getting his ass kicked so much in the UFC, he voluntarily left the UFC. Case says Till was never a champion in the UFC. Okay. Why did I think he was a champion? The way they used to talk about him. See, people get hyped up and then their legend becomes this myth. And then when you go looking into it, Till was never a champion. I thought Till was a champion. Because they will make, hey, listen, Case, let me tell you, they were making a big deal about Darren Till in the UK as a UFC fighter. They were making a big deal about him. I thought, oh, he's a champion. Yeah, Michael Bisping or whatever you yeah. The Outlaw Pugilist Reloaded Salute Beats. What the F is this? Till versus Tommy is a joke. Till was a hype train and then got found out. See, the way they were talking about him, I thought he was a really good MMA fighter, but from what these guys are saying, he's just a blagger, which is good. You got to be able to blag in this world. You know what I mean? If you don't have them hand skills and them foot skills and them ground and pound skills, you got to blag. And it looks like he's a good blagger. You know what I mean? He's one of the lads, in it. So he gets a fight. You know, Liam Cameron, look what he had to do to get a deal. Yeah? He took Lyndon Arthur, right? Who's fought two world-class opponents in Anthony Yard and Dimitri Bivol, and went the distance with both of them. He took him to a split, right? And then he got, what was it? A technical draw with Ben Whittaker to get a deal. To get a deal with Frank Warren. And he's had over 30 fights. And he's a former Commonwealth champion. Yeah, he's not stupid, Tom. He knows his levels. He's not an idiot. He knows, yeah. Don't come around here. Don't come around Tottenham and go fight no Vidal. You know what I mean? Don't come around Tottenham to fight Vidal. Because he's not having it. Not having it, mate. LT, Till got cooked in most of his big fights at the UFC. Wow. The Outlaw, he said Till was Dana White's hype train, never a champion. I'm seeing that. I'm getting the picture now. Why did I think he was champion then? It's because of what you said. They hyped him up. Hey, give me 2 minutes. I need to get some hot Ribena, man. You know what I mean? This cough's just. Yeah, man. The Black Doctor. I don't know shit about MMA, but I've heard that Darren Till is a shot fighter. Case Tyrone. Is that online? I'm gonna have to go look at it so his fights. You know what I mean? Hey, if you're no good at MMA, you ain't gonna be no good at boxing, because at least you'd want to take some kind of striking skills into boxing. You know what I mean? Man, the Furies like take on these MMA fights. I know AJ took one, but flipping out. Furies love that shit. That's a lot better, man. That's a lot better. Tyrone Woodley, yeah? Let me see if I can find it. Tyrone Woodley, Darren Till. Let's see. I mean, you saw what Jake did to Tyrone, didn't it? Well, the first fight, I think Tyrone beat Jake first fight, and then Jake's second fight, he put him away. Tyrone Woodley versus Jake. Not Jake. What am I talking about? Oh, fuck that. Tyrone Woodley versus Darren Till. Oh, what are you saying? You can't hear me now? Tyrone Woodley versus Darren Till. Put it in manually. Oh, blood clean. Darren Till. I've got to stop cussing bad word, you know. Got to stop cussing bad word. Oh, there it is. All right, full replay. I just want the highlights, man. I just see you need the broke up highlights. That's all I need, man. Let's have a look. I ain't got no boxing film to study, so I'm gonna study the thing. Has he got any decent wins? Because I need to be objective, yeah. If he's got any decent wins, tell me what they are, and I'll watch them. You know what I mean? Don't tell me you just beat up a bunch of stiffs, and every time he stepped up and got chinned. Okay. All right, caught a knee there straight away. All right. They're in their entanglement. He looks like he's gassing already. The fight just started. It just started, bro. Right, he shook his head. Right, they're doing the MMA jabs, which isn't a jab at all. All right, Woodley attempted a takedown there. They're both embraced again. All right, they're both standing there. Okay, he's a southpaw. He tried that back foot kick. I don't even know the names of the strikes. Oh, right hand puts him down. What round is this? Oh, boy, he's taking some horrible elbows, man. Oh, gosh, you're going to dead. Yeah, you can't take that. What kind of shit is that, man? Hey, it's not even funny. He's getting broke up. It's a proper broke up rude boy. His head's like on the canvas, and my man is putting the forearm in his head. Like, bam, bam. Boy. What did he tap? What, he didn't tap out? He tapped out, bro. It was that easy, yeah? It can't be. Nah, he didn't tap that easy, bro. Oh, that right hand put him down. This is savage. This bit here is savage. Did he tap out? Yeah, he's tapping. Tapped out, bro. He tapped out. He tapped out. Hey, it was savage, Case. It was proper savage. It You got yam up, bro. Man, yam you up, bro. Hey, listen. That sport is nasty, bro. That was nasty. Wow. Yeah, he can't fight Vidal. Nah. Leave Vidal alone, man. Yeah, you see, Dana thought he was going to make money out of the British guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make mad money out of the British guy. But Tyrone and whoever else punched him up. You know what I mean? He destroyed that. I've got this British guy. You know what I mean? Who's the other British guy? I forgot his name. Black guy. I'm sure he was a champion. The black guy I'm thinking about. Is it Daly? Is it Paul Daly? Yeah. Ulick says UK don't have many peoples until it's a stand-up fighter. So UFC machine was making Till look like the next big thing. Yeah, Tony Bellew been biased, isn't it? Bigging him up just because he's from Liverpool, not because he can actually. The way I thought the way Tony Bellew was talking about him, I thought, oh, he's a champion. He's like this guy's some formidable, you know what I mean, combat fighter. But Tony biased. Tony is biased, isn't it? Tony's biased. Proper biased. Okay. My YouTube feed came up. Finally. No, you have to go on his YouTube box rec. Yeah? You have to go on the YouTube box rec to find he's fought one fight. An exhibition. See, on the YouTube box rec, they count all your exhibitions as fights. They count all your exhibitions, and if you had any fights with is it the ABA, the PBA, professional boxers, yeah, the PBA, or if you've had anyone with the British Boxing Board of Control, they put all of them in there. Darren Till. Kay says Dana didn't like Woodley. They was hoping Till and Wonderboy Thompson beat him. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't trust Dana. Till was never a champion. Says H from the UK. Wow. Well, the hype train has started. Okay, Blue Collar said his best win was probably Stephen Thompson, but that was a gift in his opinion. All right. So let me go look at some of the highlights on that one then. Stephen Thompson. I'll have to go check that. I don't want to just write the fight off. I want to see what if he can do anything. This is Darren Till. No, Dazza Till, mate. I don't think they've got it. Yes, they have. They've got it down there. All right. I've got the highlights. So you don't rate him blue collar, no? You're not impressed. You're not impressed. Who's Wonder Boy? I don't even know who Wonder Boy is. He's the Derek Chisora of MMA. I doubt it very much. I doubt it very much. All right, so no one's impressed with him in it. I haven't heard no one impressed. I haven't heard one review. Social joys. Paul Daly was not UFC. He was Bellator. Oh, well, you see, I mean, good thing I ain't in no conversation. I'll be way out of my element, bro. I'll be way out of my element. Blue Collar says Tony Bellew would be the best wingman in the world at a club. Oh, no doubt. Tony Bellew was a professional scouser. 100%. As biased as they come, bro. As biased as they come. If it's Matchroom or Liverpool, as biased as they come. All right. He's more a stand-up guy, is he? That's what it seems to me. Seems more like a stand-up. He's got the old British boxing stance. That's what he's got. Okay, he's trying to stab that foot at the lower part of the shins. Okay. This is a bit tame. He pushed him off there. Not much blood and guts. Yeah. All right. I ain't really seen much that could tell me what he can do in boxing. He just got a 1-2 there, and I'm in the last round. Oh, so Wonder Boy is a journeyman then? Till beat Sirione and was gifted a win against Wonder Boy. That has to be he's done nothing outside that. Tony Bellew was the same with the Smith brothers and David Price. Yeah, that's Tony, isn't it? That's Tony. Big up, Jam Down. Big up. Woodley was good in his prime, but never a great. He was pretty good at one time. They would talk like Woodley was like one of the main commodities, man, at one stage. I do remember that. But yeah, I think he had a couple of bad losses and then, you know what I mean? Leon Edwards? I don't know if it was Leon Edwards. I'm sure it was Paul Daly. I remember it because there was someone in the ends who had the same name. I'm sure it was Daly. It could be Leon Edwards. It could be. I'm sure it was Paul Daly, though. Let me see. Yeah, Paul Daly. Mixed martial artist, yeah. British, isn't it? Yeah, British lad. Let me see. Yeah. Ranked blue belt in Bolt wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, he was in the UFC, man. He competed in the UFC and Bellator and K1 and Strikeforce. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just a basic stand-up fighter, Darren Till. Okay, that Mastavo, it sounds like a beat down though, isn't it? Okay, so all right, see him get beat up again. But he's a good fighter though, Masvidal, isn't it? From what I heard, he was pretty good. Masvidal. Okay, got the highlights. He had Masvidal on the deck, man. Left hooked him to the canvas. All right, he's got up though. Okay, H from the UK says Woodley is an all-time great. Stop chatting. Okay. Tone, I think Daly got banned from the UFC. Did he take pets? Took pets in it. Okay, Masvidal is probably the real equivalent of Derek Chisora, says Blue Collar. Oh, he tried to beat someone up after the bell. Bloody hell. Yeah, but like it's a different era, man. People watch things for different reasons now, man. You know what I mean? All it is the soap opera build-up it's gonna have. Manchester versus Liverpool. You know what I mean? All the Molly Maid friends are gonna be there, hoping that Tommy gets beaten up. You know what I mean? All that celebrity Love Island crowd is gonna be there. And the team, and like ITV, they're all going to be interested in stuff. You know, it'd be a good Morning Britain. So it's just hype now. It's just a hype thing, and that's what people want to see. That's what drives the market. People can't complain. They can't complain because they can't say that boxing ain't there. Boxing's there, man. The boxing's there. That Riyadh card weren't bad for free content on YouTube. It wasn't bad, but people weren't interested, man. They want to see Darren Till. This fight is already. Oh, he got knocked out, bro. Oh, he got cold out. Whoa. Left hand, you know. Left hand. Oh. Oh, and he took one while he was on the canvas as well. Oof. He didn't even need to follow that up, man. Bloody hell. Them refs have to get in quick in MMA or someone could lose their life, man. Whoa. That was nasty, rude boy. That was nasty. I tell you what, man. For him to go back into any kind of combat after getting knocked out like that, he's got some heart. Got some heart, man. Got some heart. That is a scary knockout, bro. Let me full screen it. Wow. That's nasty, man. All right, he made him miss. Masvidal made him miss. Oh, left hands, bro. Flipping out. See, he doesn't have to worry about it every time. He can't really punch, can he? Well, he can punch, but well, Tommy should be able to knock this guy out, isn't it? Ulex says Till's best win is Donald Cerrone, and I can't think of anything else. That's the fight that started the hype. Copying 09. So basically, Till is straight up and down with no special effects. Pretty much. Pretty much. Blue Collar said the Saudi card was decent. All pretty good fights. Was impressed with Collazo. Yeah, Collazo looked good. And Barboza. I was kind of like drifting in and out between the Barboza one because I needed to keep some energy for the main. I mean, boy, Masvidal freaking nearly killed this guy, man. Now, yeah, it was scary, man. Copying and 09 says, I knew Malik would go on Shane, and he certainly did. Like Shane, that Shane don't normally act like that before a fight, though. He looked like he was a bit panicked. Shane normally keep his composure. He got in a shouting match with Malik. It was weird. It was a bit weird, actually. Bit out of character for Shane. I tell you what, man, Billiam didn't know what he was doing in there, man. Didn't know what he was doing in there. Billiam went back to Southern area level. He went back to Southern area level on Saturday. He really did. Showed a good chin, though. Took some good shots. I'll give him that. He did take some good shots. But tactically, Ramirez, yeah, he mixed it up very well. He had a lot more variety than Billiam. Billiam just came in with a straight right. He stopped using his jab. Had a very good first round. But his boxing was just too 1, 2, 3 ABC. It was just too basic. It was just way too basic. Way too basic. He can't move side to side or anything like that. So he can't set up no shots from no, spontaneous angles or nothing. Yeah, man. Case says Masvidal is a G. Yeah, so that's a big fight for January, I guess. Like, let's be honest. Yeah, we can be a bit xenophobic, but people outside Eastern Europe, they don't check for guys like Usyk. Yeah, it's just like they did the same thing with the Klitschko's. They just don't check for guys like they're not checking for him. Yeah. And I don't think it's because of the way he fights. They just don't check for fighters from that region, man. Chisora versus Big Baby Miller is in the same corp arena 2 weeks after Darren Till, says Souza. Okay. which sells it out more. It's obvious which. Well, I think Chisora Miller would do big numbers in the O2. To be honest, I think it would do. Yeah. Oh, in the co-op arena. Well, why are they putting Derek in Manchester? I don't know why they're putting him in Manchester. I can't. I'm not understanding it. Yeah, he did look like a plodder, Tom. He definitely looked like a plodder. I've got a feeling they're going to mess around blue collar before they go straight into an upper tire fight. I think they're going to mess around a bit. Derek sells, and I don't think Tommy versus Till is the main event. Kay said, I actually like Usyk. I actually like the Klitschko's. They were good. Oh, they're putting Joyce versus Yoko on that Chisora card. Proper loser leaves town fight. Yeah, rematch of the Olympic final, isn't it? 2016. Wow. Derek versus Big Baby is a very good matchup, man. Very good matchup. Derek wanted to fight who? In Manchester, then in Africa for his last fight. I hear that. Muhammad said, this is real beats take my life savings money. I'm interested in Till versus Manny. Tommy. Unit says he doesn't. I don't know if Oscar would chant Zerlo against Eddie's guy. Yeah, I'm not sure they go straight into that. Kay said people used to hate on the Klitschko's. I think they hate on Usyk a little as well. Yeah. Social Joint said Till's just going to walk forward and scrap. He ain't a boxer. Not sure Tommy can handle rough stuff. Okay. LT Joyce versus Yoku is good. That's a good fight, yeah. It's a good fight. That's really winner. Take your stuff and pack up and get out of there. Coppin 09, he says, I think Joyce has more left than people realise. Don't know, he looked a bit shaky in that Chisora fight, but yeah, I think he's still got some good fights left in him. You know what I mean? But Derek is a little undersold, is a little underrated. You know what I mean? But Derek would enjoy fighting Miller. He'll enjoy it because he's going to come straight at him. You know what I mean? He's going to enjoy that. Win, lose, or draw, he'll enjoy that fight. Who signed an American promotion? That may be the reason. But yeah. Yeah, they used to like Triple G and Kovalev. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it could. I don't know. Maybe it's the fighting style. Blue Collar said, I think there are legit reasons to dislike the K Bros. Usyk, on the other hand, I think the dislike only comes from Fury fans. Most other boxing fans seem to like him to a degree. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird who people pick who they're gonna like. You know what I mean? Like to me, like Usyk's done everything he's had to do. You know what I mean? Like done everything he's had to do. He hasn't done none of the challenges. Wow. Case K, Loma and Triple G has a delusional fan base. Yeah. Yeah, Lomachenko got some nutters who support him, man. I'm telling you. He's got a few nutters, man. He's got a few nutters. I tell you what, that William Cepeda fan base They're humbling themselves a little now. You know what I'm saying? They're humbling themselves. He needs a lot of work, man. I tell you, man. He throws so many punches. When you throw that many punches, you're bound to drop your hand, leave your hand, down by where it shouldn't be. Because how can you put your hand back up after you punch if you throw 3 million punches? You're going to be open. Terry Farmer nearly knocked him out. Nearly knocked him out. Jam Down says Usyk is a bit of everything, except for one punch KO power. It has to be hate to not like watching him. It has to be, man. It's got to be hate. Yeah, the Fury fanboys, yeah. Sad, really. Pretty sad. H from the UK. It's that Joe Rogan podcast that did that. Dude said Loma was more generational than Ali. Oh gosh. I don't know, man. Listen, it doesn't matter where you go. They're all like the Tank Davis fans are deluded. They are a bunch of nut jobs. A bunch of nut jobs. Okay, says Zabeda didn't impress me. He is strong and fit, but that's it. Yeah. Tone, he says if there really was no testing for Zabeda versus Farmer, that's dodgy as F. Yep. It is. And no one's kind of came out of either Golden Boy or Riyadh and told us Wagwan. Yeah? No one's told us what's happening. So it's got me kind of like, I don't want to accuse him of anything because I don't know. It's Tevin saying it. It's Tevin. I've never really rated what's his face. I've never really rated him. Never really rated him. I always thought he was one-dimensional. But I like watching him fight. I like watching him fight because he just throws. He just keeps throwing and keeps throwing and keeps throwing. And keeps throwing and keeps throwing. He won't stop throwing. Right. Kevin Farmer. Who thought Tevin won? Anyone think Tevin won? Yeah, but see, Case, Joe Rogan is an idiot. Joe Rogan is an absolute idiot. You know what I mean? Some people have got Joe Rogan as this wise guru who knows everything. But Joe Rogan, he does say some good stuff, but he's pretty much a prick. Yeah. Who's the Monhagan tribe? Department of Athletic Regulation. Who are they? It weren't the British Boxing Board of Control who were the commission. Where's the testing? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, blue collar. Every high level fighter has bad fans, in my opinion. Yeah, in all truth, in all truth, in all fairness. Case said Zabeda got dropped by a fighter with 8 KOs, and everyone goes on about power and chin and how Shakur can punch, can't punch. Shakur's gonna piece him up, bro. Shakur is gonna piece him up. And I don't think he's even got the power to turn it round. He's going to piece that guy up. Because he tries to drown everyone, man. Like, you literally have to, like, bring a monsoon to win at a higher level. He's going to get a pasting in there. Shakur's going to beat him up, man. A horrible defense. You see them uppercuts he was catching? He was catching the uppercuts flush, bro. Yeah, Joe is a casual case. He's a casual. I remember when he was talking about Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs got the most knockouts, first round knockouts. So yeah, you name me some of the people he knocked out in a round. And Shannon was a good fighter, don't get me wrong. But you name me some of the people he knocked out in a round. He was getting mad. Wow. I doubt Simon even knows who Farmer and Sabeda are. I think Shakur is one of the best pure boxers right now, and real boxing heads know this, and that's why he is avoided. Well, that's why Golden Boy haven't wanted to take the fight for so long. It looks like they're running into a bit of a corner. They're running into a bit of a corner now. Nowhere to run. They better hope Shakur injures his hand again. Talking about Jake, boxing's new cash cow. Wow, you have to beat a 58-year-old Mike Tyson to become a cash cow. It's just a different time, man. Totally different time. Wow. Case K Pacquiao fans are now saying Pacquiao was better than Ali, Ray Robinson, and Henry Armstrong. Manning was good. Manning was good, man. But see, that's their opinion. Isn't it? That's what they believe. That's what they feel comfortable with that story. It makes them feel good. But you know, the whole notion that Manny could possibly be better than Muhammad Ali is absolutely crazy. It's like it's got to be the craziest thing ever. Got to be the craziest thing ever. You can't tell him shit, brother. But what's Manny's best wins? I guess the Cotto win was pretty good. Eric Morales lost the first one. Schooled him in the next, beat him up in the next two. I don't think he ever beat Marquez. He floored Marquez 3 times in the first round, and Marquez still won that fight, in my opinion. I still think Marquez won the fight. I still have Marquez winning it. Yeah, Manny. Definitely a modern day great. I definitely like have to say a modern day great. Yeah, 100%. But you know, talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, man. You know, Sugar Ray went over 120 fights with only one loss. For how long? How do you go over 121 fights with only one loss? How can Manny possibly top that? What is it Manny can do to top that? Hatchard, Marquez, De La Hoya, yeah. Cup in 09, didn't Morales turn southpaw halfway through the fight? First fight and still beat Manny. I keep telling Manny couldn't box them days, man. Manny couldn't box. Couldn't box to save his life. He was just athletic, powerful. He couldn't box. You know, people say, oh, if Mayweather had fought him earlier, it would have been even worse. Yeah? It would have been even worse. And Floyd just did enough. Floyd just did enough. It wasn't like a beatdown, but he just did enough. And Manny had no idea how to close the space between him and Floyd or cut the ring off. Yeah, definitely a modern day great. Definitely a modern day great. I'll give him that. All right. Hey, listen, people. I'm going to jump out soon. Ulick says Sugar Ray had most of those bouts weeks and months apart, too. Yep. Sure did. Let me put his box rec up. Put his box rec up. What was his final record? His final record was 174 wins, 109 knockouts. Wow. 19 losses, 6 draws. He was only stopped once. He was only stopped once in 199 fights. 199 fights, only stopped once. Hold on, I can't add up. 184. Yeah. 100, yeah. 199 fights, only stopped once. That was Joey Maxim. Joey Maxim was the only guy to stop him. Yeah, Canelo got a crazy fan base, man. Ray Robinson is the greatest in my opinion. Fitzgerald is up there too. Who's Fitzgerald? Fitzgerald. Are you talking about Archie Moore? No, we're talking about that. Who's Fitzgerald? Fitzgerald, boxer. Fitzgerald. Got Scott's Fitzgerald. Who are you talking about? You're not talking about Scott Fitzgerald, surely. Not Madman Fitzy either. He was on some horrible chart. I'm not even going to look them up. Oh, Fitzsimmons? I don't know, Tom. I'll wait for him to correct it. Case K, I don't even see AJ fanbase saying he's a GOAT. Nah, he's not a great. He's not a GOAT. He's a very good heavyweight. You know what I mean? He's a very good heavyweight, but not the GOAT. Definitely not a great, not top. I wouldn't put him in top 15, top 20, or anything like that. I won't put Fury in there either. You know what I mean? Now Usyk. So let's see what he does December. But he's already an ATG. Two unified titles, undisputed. Yeah, Brent. AJ not up there. He's not up there. Definitely not up there. Case K, the top three GOATs, Ray Robinson, Ali, Henry Armstrong. Oh, Fitzsimmons. Okay. Yeah. Fitzsimmons. Bob Fitzsimmons. Not much film on him, though. You got the solar plex punch against Jim Corbett. But yeah, he was a good fighter. The pattern. He could definitely hit hard. Freeweight champion as well. Yeah, man. I wonder if AJ comes back, man, because like he didn't see the punch coming, man. It was a shock wave to his body. I don't know how long it's going to take to get over that. Could take a while. Let's see. Right, Tottenham have released a new badge on their kit. What's all that about? Do I want to take their cookies to see it? No, I don't. I'll look somewhere else for it. A new club badge. It's still a cockerel. What's the major change? Let's have a look, man. Why don't you just leave it as it is? You know what I mean? Just leave the bloody thing. You wouldn't have to be traveling things, man. Leave the bloody thing alone. We have removed the curved Tottenham Hotspur text from beneath the cockerel. This enables us to increase its scale across different environments and stand proud as the true icon for the club. There has been mixed receptions towards the new look from fans. Remove the curved Tottenham text. Right. I'm trying to work out what's the old one? What's the old logo? All right. Yeah, a cockerel on top of a football. It's always been like that. Okay. What's the difference? Tottenham Hotspur logo. Tottenham Hotspur logo. What's the matter with this bloody thing? Okay. Oh! They've took the Tottenham Hotspur from underneath it. Okay. Why? What's the point of that then? Why even waste time? Someone's really bored. Somebody must be really bored. Yeah, let's take the Tottenham name underneath it off. Yeah. Piss some people off. Welcome to our remastered brand identity, embracing our rich history An unmistakable heritage. I bet you're probably not even a Tottenham fan. You know what I mean? Just bloody got the job. A more playful, daring approach for the club's brand across the multitude of platforms. To be honest, I couldn't give a shit. How about you start winning some bloody games? Yeah? I tell you what, yeah? If you win the league, there's not a Tottenham fan who would care that you took the name from underneath the logo. You win the league, yeah? Or actually win a trophy, nobody cares. Yeah? Nobody would care. But we know you ain't doing that, you know what I mean? I know I'm gonna go in the box then without Tottenham winning the league. I know that's gonna happen. I've resigned my fate to that already. You know what I'm saying? I've resigned my fate. I haven't been to a Spurs game for ages, bro. Since the 90s. Is it the 90s? I can't remember, you know. When did I last go to Tottenham? That's a good idea. That's freaking. I've got to go to a game, you know. I was trying to get to a game, but I don't want to buy a season ticket, so I keep checking if you can, you know, get the tickets on the fly. They're hard to get like that. They're hard to get like. I just can't bother to go football, man. I can't bother to stand up 90 minutes and watch football. It's long. It's long, mate. You know what I mean? It's long, isn't it? What do you say? North London is red? Yeah. H from the UK. Was Sam Langford that nice? 5'6", 13 stone. He wasn't no 13 stone. Carrying a 16 stone man is crazy. He wasn't no 13 stone. Brent Hernandez says season pass is too expensive now. Yeah, it's dull, man. It's crazy dull. And they got to pay for that stadium, innit? They got to pay for that bloody eyesore. To me, people say, "Oh, it's an eyesore." The stadium is an eyesore. If it was in a nicer area, then it would look good. But it's this pretty, this high-tech stadium in the ghetto, basically. It's an eyesore. I like that. I prefer the older one. You know what I mean? It fit in more. The decor fit in more with the environment, the surrounding environment. Oh, man. Tottenham Hotspur. All they care about, all they care about is the commercial value of the stadium and the things they can spin off it, even outside football. That's all they care about. Should have spent the money on winning the league, man. You know what I'm saying? Just touch up the ground a bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Spent the money on winning the league. H from the UK man said it fitted in the environment. Yeah, it did. So Tottenham Stadium looks amazing. Just behind it is Northumberland Park, where people's phones get robbed. Oh dear. Tottenham High Road is a cesspit, says Brent. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You don't get no arguments. You won't get no arguments for anyone on the stream. You won't get any arguments. You know what I mean? You won't get any arguments at all. Yeah, man. Right. Ain't really much more to talk about, people. I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, we know Darren Till can't fight a lick, and we know Tommy Fury can't fight a lick, but we know it's gonna be an event. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying. I'm trying to work out the transition from the old brigade of boxing fan to this new brigade, this influencer brigade, this popular culture brigade. I mean, most of the people who are going to watch Tommy Fury versus Darren Till, you couldn't have no conversation with them about boxing in the early part of this millennium, or 1990, or the 80s, or the 70s. They wouldn't have a clue what you're talking about. They know who probably a few names are, like Mike Tyson, Holyfield, and a few names. They know a few names. Muhammad Ali. They wouldn't. They wouldn't be able to have a coherent discussion about Hopkins. Beating Phoenix Trinidad, throwing down the flag for the undisputed crown and stuff like that. Dodge says, Beats, my work has a box at Tottenham. I'm down there tomorrow. Incredible place, but yeah, the area is sketchy. Brent said, there isn't even a new boxing fan. These kids don't like boxing. Most people who watch the Mike fight probably think Mike fought Ali. See, that's the only way they could have bought into it, is if they didn't really know Mike's record or the history or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Brent said he lived in Tottenham for 20 years. It's a mess. Oh, yeah, Callum Smith is coming back, isn't it? Has he got an opponent named or anything? Or Callum Smith. Okay. November the 30th in Birmingham. Is that on the Sonny Edwards card? He's coming back on the Sonny Edwards card. I tell you what, man. Arthur beat the crap out of Callum, man. He beat the crap out of Callum. He really gave him a hiding. Who will he take on? He got an opponent with a TBA. Oh well, so he's back. And he was looking pretty good under Buddy McGirt, man. Like the first knockout over that guy who took Bivol the distance, Castillo. Like, man, he left that guy in convulsions on the floor. Then he knocked out the French guy. Then he went a bit inactive. Yeah, a lot of the people probably think Mike was undefeated and never even took a punch in his career. Yeah. Callum should be fighting Yard. They're saying the Yard Bawatsi fight is close to being a done deal. That's what Tunde was saying, but we've heard that before, haven't we? Wow. Yeah. His legs were shaking like a gal. That was a dangerous knockout, man. That was a dangerous knockout. Lots of big domestic fights at light heavy, says Tom, but time is running out. They take the time. Like Boaxi and Yard, like I don't even care about if they make the fight, I'll get interested, but I don't want to hear that you're still negotiating, man. I don't want to hear that. Just seems long. Submitted for your approval, Mike Tyson in the Twilight Zone. So we're getting Christian and Billy and Diego Pacheco. That's a good fight. I guess the best thing William Cepeda's got is that he's active. He's pretty active. And Shakur's coming off that injury, but he just looks limited, man. Beats chat. Who's likely to have the next big star in their stable? Frank, Eddie, or Bob? Don't know, mate. Don't know. I don't think Yard is with Boxer. He said that he's free agent. Who thinks Cepeda is on the juice? Frank is not on top. Frank is not on top. I tell you what, yeah? Name how much world champions Frank has then. If he's on top, name me how much world champions he has. Frank Warren has what world champions does he have? What's his name? Nick Ball. He's got Nick Ball, and who else? He's got Nick Ball and who else? Eddie's got Bam, Shakur, Opataya, Boots, Sky. Who else has he got? Oh yeah. He's got Dubois. Yeah. In all fairness, Frank's got Dubois and Nick Ball. Yeah, but Eddie's still got more champions. Got Daniel and Ball. Yeah, and Katie Taylor. Yeah, Toby. Yeah. Dr. Wolf ticket says Cepeda is suspect. The output is unreal. And if he's refusing testing, then it likely means one thing, sad. And like, no one's disputed what Tevin said. No one's come out and said, yo, Devin's talking crap. And like I said, yeah, who is this Monhagen tribe? Who are they? The Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit it is a bit suspect. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I mean, I can't prove it. Of course, I can't prove it, but it's a bit shaky. It's a bit shaky. No one said what is Tevin talking about. He was tested here, he's tested there, or gave us any information about him being tested after the weigh-in, post fight. Nothing's come back. You think they'd want to address that ASAP? It is a little suspect. Yeah. Oscar outed himself, yeah. Come to GB and get some easy fights, yeah, yeah. And get some dodgy decisions. Like, I tell you what, that Oscar Duarte did not beat Akhmadov. Tom says, high punch output, no testing, come on. Yeah, I mean, it looks shaky. It looks shaky, man. Jab now says the belts have become more and more meaningless in the recent years. Yeah, see, with the Saudis, it's about making the good fights now, rather than holding onto the belt like it means what it used to. You know what I'm saying? Souza, is Carl Froch begging for the Jake Paul? They're all begging for it. I mean, even Baturbia asked for the fight. They're all begging for it. What's his name? Top G. Who's the guy them called Top G, the red pill? Man, he wanted the fight as well. Tate. Big up Daniel. Carl Froch is an idiot, man. Carl Froch is an idiot. Crying down the Tyson fight, but he wants the Jake Paul fight as well. Come on, man. Who thinks Duarte won that fight against Akhmadov on Saturday? I don't think Duarte won. I had Akhmadov winning. Right. What's happening on Twitter? See if there's any news on Twitter. So who's Johnny Beck gonna fight, man? I mean, Johnny Beck should have tied up that Adames fight a long time ago. What's he doing? He's just the original belt holder, nothing more than that. Even though he's got a couple of straps, there's nothing to his reign at all. Shiraz Adames. Who wins? Top G. Top G versus Jake Paul. That'd be a huge fight, isn't it? Jake Paul versus Top G. Andrew Tate would be a massive fight. Oh, you got Shiraz, Brent? You don't think Adames might be too all round? Nah, you're thinking of the Yaqui tribe, Toby. Bob used the Yaqui tribe to get Oscar Valdez out of his jam. Yeah. Yeah, CBS was blocking punches with his face, man. Daniel. Yeah, he was. But if he didn't have a good chin, he would have got knocked out bad. But he did take the punches pretty well. Brent thinks Duarte lost. So, yeah, I think Duarte lost, man. I think Duarte lost the fight. Jab down. Enough of these boxers don't like fighting. They only want their names to ring off on social media. Yeah. I'd agree with that, actually. It's a shame. The Adames for the upset. I don't know. I won't be shocked, you know. I won't be shocked if Adames shocked about. I mean, I'd probably go Shiraz. Brent says, I don't know how Shiraz makes middleweight. He's seen him in person. He's massive. Lord knows how he's making middleweight. Souza, CBS broke up the man them Chamberlain and Cole. The posh boy broke up the man them. Oh, shit. You know, he did. Toby says then they were the tribe that Dana was going to use during lockdown in the UFC to get UFC back. Definitely heard their name before. Yeah, like is the doping would be handled by them. There were no. See, was there any VADA testing for that card? Unix. I don't know what happened to Riakpur. Man was involved with Madonna to focus. Yeah, look, man, he was doing that modeling stuff. I don't know if his mind was on the job. You know what I mean? Bit too much shagging, Richard, in that environment. Cause that's all there is to do in them environments. There, all their models and you know what I mean, women trying to look hot. All it is to do is SHAG. You know what I'm saying? And that's what does happen in that. I know that's what happens in that world. Yeah, I know that 100 a fact. Yeah. And Richard probably just as you mean. Richard looked awful, didn't he? Richard like one of the worst performances of the year. Because I thought Richard was gonna bruck up CBS. Yeah, Thompson, a little bit of speed and footwork dazzled CBS, chasing shadows all night. He just walked in. And then after that good first round, he just seemed to go into a trance. Madge, Madge, old Minge jinxed on. Yeah. Oh no. Drained his life force. Wow. Yeah, we got a Cody coming back at heavyweight. Got his debut coming up. Vampire. Yeah, man. Big up Richard. Oh boy. I don't think Richard wants to. When I think about his performance, I don't think Richard wants to box. I don't think Richard wants to box. He did that performance. He didn't look like he wanted to box. Like you see with AJ, yeah, he didn't look good, but he was trying to win hard. Richard, to me, there was something wrong, man. Something wrong. Something wrong with that boxing, bro. Didn't want to be in there. Definitely didn't want to be in there. Maybe he underestimated Billy because he beat him already. Although it was a tough fight. A soccer bus. A female demon. That's what it says. That's what it says here, Tony. A female demon, a supernatural entity in folklore. Yeah. Madonna definitely. You know what I mean? Madonna definitely, bro. And she's predatory. You see, like, now she's not as youthful and abundant as she used to be. She's predatory. She's predatory. And they used to say that she used to pick up certain men off the street and just dust them out. Yeah. Wow. Souza, 126-pound Nick Ball McGrail, McCann, Shabazz Masood. Yeah, should be some good fights in that mix there. I think Nick Ball, looking at on how he handled the Baluta rematch, gonna have too much for McGraw. Gonna have too much for McGraw. H from the UK. I agree. Probably making more money from modeling. Yeah, probably. Wow. Yeah, he don't want to box, man. Don't want to box. Just model. Yeah, in Gucci slacks. Yeah, the Grail and Nick Ball are the same G. No, I'm thinking about McGrail, no, McCann and McGrail. Sorry about that. McCann and McGrail is a serious fight, but I think McCann takes it. Hey, it's great money, man. It's great money if you can get it, Tom. You know what I'm saying? Great money. You know? Someone started laughing the other day when I told them that, yo, I did a bit when I was younger. Not like what he did. I was just like doing hip-hop clothes stuff. Yeah, I did a bit. When I was younger. Made a bit of cheddar. Not that much, but I made a bit of cheddar. Yeah, I did a bit. I was asking, how can I model? Can't have me modeling. Too short. And they said, yeah, no, you'd be perfect. Oh, all right, cool. I mean, cool. Put these clothes on. I mean, do a bit of modeling. I mean, looked up on the stage. Took some photos. And yeah, okay, cool. Tom, would I do old girl match. Wouldn't write it off myself. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, on the sight, on the mind. You know what I mean? Outside, outside, out of mind, tone, isn't it? You know the ones there. Yeah, she looks evil though. She does look evil. She does. She's got this demented look. You know what I'm saying? Got this demented look. Too much surgery and stuff. You know what I mean? But like Tom said, the succubus, that's how you pronounce it. You know what I mean? She's predatory, man. She's predatory. She's coming to get you. If she wants you, she's coming to get you, bro. She's coming to get you. Yeah, that's the thing though. After you take your things out of that, it probably just drop off, innit? No, I don't think, because I know she spread, like I said before, she used to draw man off road. She used to draw man off road and dust it out. Yeah, and she did. That's the reputation anyway. That's the story. But she probably wouldn't deny. Hank from the UK says, "No, him not touch the Jezebel. Haunted Nash's tone." Boy. All right. I'm gonna close up, people. I'm gonna close up. Peace out. I might do a next stream later on. I might do another one later on because you know I've got a bit of time, so might do a next one. Juba says things will drop off. Souza wanted to knock out Hassie Ruttman quicker than he'd beaten me. Lennox gained sweet revenge over Ruttman in Las Vegas on this day. Thompson, yep, lowered the tone. It happens, innit? It happens. H from the UK says, "Salute, General." Yeah, big yourself up, man. Big yourself up. You know what I mean? Leave them sucker buses alone, bro. Peace.